We love to inspire and reward
billions of business souls
to gamify their life,
to share products and services they care deeply about
so they can experience
the magical power
of referral marketing.
Welcome to the next episode of the NaXum podcast. And last time we spoke about our spooky stories. And this time we're moving back into the NaXum core values, specifically the core value of Kaizen. Now, Kaizen means having an attitude and actions that are always willing to learn and be hungry for more. Many of us here at NaXum call it a thirst for knowledge. And today we're going to talk to Sir Ben and Sir Mark about what Kaizen means to them. So let's start with Sir Mark.
Thank you, Gail. Well, Kaizen, we talk about this constant and never-ending improvement, and we should apply that to every area of our life. And at NaXum, first we start with ourselves of never-ending thirst for knowledge and learning new things. And for me, also reminding me of things that I have forgotten that I learned in the past. So the books that we read here, they challenge us, they inspire us, and they bring correction to us of things that maybe we've let slip in our lives that we need to get back on, what I call back on point, because all of us were created for greatness, to achieve great things, to do great things, and make a great impact on the world in which we live. And we're not able to accomplish that if we don't first fill ourselves up with the things that give us knowledge, give us inspiration, and give us power to be able to then pour that out into the world in which we live in. As it applies to our company, for me, I've been so impressed with my time here that NaXum doesn't settle. In life, success is a journey of ups and downs and twisted turns and cycles. But we have to always keep moving forward. If we're not moving forward, there is no plateau in life. There's either moving forward or going backwards. You can't ever stand still. And our world is constantly changing. Therefore, we have to always, as a company, be progressively moving forward and introducing new technology, new systems, new processes that cause our billions of business souls we want to inspire, our clients as our companies that are bringing our platform to their field, new things, and always doing it in a excellent way that puts us at the very front of everyone's thought. And so for me, that's what Kaizen is about, both personally and corporately.
Thank you, Mark. I think it's very cool that when we unpack Kaizen, this principle from Asia of constant and never-ending improvement. Many people, when they hear that word, think about brands like Toyota and like post-World War II Japan, and how these amazing brands applied these little principles every day. The one thing they could do better today, from learning about yesterday, the one simple thing you can do for free that makes this part better. There's a really great book called The Spirit of Kaizen that, if you haven't read it yet, or an audiobook, really unpacks what this means for life and in your world. And when we look at it next, and we do it in more practical ways that are a part of the work, and then in ways that are part of our mindset. When it comes to other brand promises we've unpacked in the past, like we have our funky, weird rule at NaXum is our 0 to 24-hour brand promise. It permeates our culture that, hey, if something's ever live or broken for a client, we're going to fix it at no cost to them in 0 to 24 hours. In part of our 0 to 24-hour brand promise is Kaizen, because when something breaks that was already live, we have a question that the engineer has to answer. It says, like, hey, what was the root cause? Like, why did this thing break? What's the root cause? And then what is our Kaizen to make sure that that root cause doesn't happen in the future? So that's kind of a practical application of Kaizen, is like, what's the thing we change in the process? What's the thing we change in the platform so that that kind of root cause can't occur in the future? But Mark alluded to a bigger principle, and it's a way we've applied Kaizen as a lifestyle to team members at our company. And we talk about books. I love books. Books have changed my life. Like I look at, oh my gosh, when I first read Robert Kiyosaki's work when I was a 16-year-old kid, changed my vision of what's possible for the future. Gino Wickman's traction. This was a guidebook we've used across our companies with our clients. Absolutely incredible. Burn Harnish is scaling up. This is like a Bible with application to traction. And then Spirit of Kaizen, the one I just mentioned, fantastic works you can dig into. But there's so much more. And what we've realized is we all drink water every day so our bodies can function properly, right? We all get sleep every day so our bodies can function properly. We take care of our physical selves. But this practice of daily Kaizen, when you hear that, it's a practice we have at NaXum where every teammate, the minimum is 15 minutes a day, but we talk about only 30 minutes a day. But we actually track that we listen to over 15 minutes a day of audiobooks. And we have a list as a company of from audiobook 1 to audiobook today, it's at 54, right? So there's 54 books in a row. And after if you're listening to this podcast in a year, the book list is probably going to grow. It always does, right? But we have a list of books in order that we invite everybody to listen to, because just like drinking water every day, you have to feed your mind what's possible every day as the challenges of life come up, because they will. And by having listened to other people who have overcome challenges, by listening to other people who have won in different areas of life, it gives you a fresh perspective and a fresh approach to the things that you face every day. And that's the key part, is many times Kaizen is the antithesis of what we think change is. Many times people think, oh, I want to get fit, so they're going to make radical change in their life. They're going to stop eating sugar. They're going to drink a gallon of water every day. They're going to work out for 2 hours, 2 a days, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour at night. And yeah, I'm going to get fit. And the likelihood of you making that decision and then being that person tomorrow is slim to none, because that's radical change in your life. Now, Kaizen would say, what's the one thing I can do today in the present moment to be the healthy person I desire to be? And it might be, I'm going to have a bottle of water on my desk and I'm going to drink this when I'm thirsty. Okay? Because that you can do. And then you do that, and I'm going to do that for a week. Right? And then week 2, I'm going to say, what's the one thing I can do with that bottle of water that makes it better? I'm going to make sure that I drink it from this line to this line each day. Okay. And then you do that for the next week. Then you get to week 2. It's the same thing as thinking about a workout. You know what? If 2 hours a day of working out is too much for you, why don't you do 5 push-ups? Okay? And just have a commitment to do 5 every day. And you're not allowed to change that commitment for a week. And then in week 2, it can be 6. And you can't change it for that week, but it's going to be 7. And you realize after a year, right, you'd be doing 50 push-ups a day. So it's that type of thinking, is saying, hey, this continuous improvement idea, not only does it allow us to be better, but we're going to actually do it. And that's the magic of it, gang. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you, Gail. Fantastic talk today.
And what are your Kaizen thoughts, and what are the little things that you did today that can help you improve your life? Let us know in the comments, or you can always send us a message. And if you want to learn more about NaXum, you can always book a tour or a discovery tour with us at naxumtour.com.
So how did we get here?
When we started in referral marketing, people were still faxing in orders.
Oh yeah, I remember faxing. I am so glad technology has changed.
The internet comes out, and the first generation of technology is replicated sites.
Companies are like, here's your link, good luck.
That worked for a while until we realized that people needed more than a replicated website to win.
And that's when companies move into the second generation. They start providing images, videos, PDFs to share to get people to your links.
Good luck.
The trouble the whole way through is that companies don't have the data.
They don't know which pieces of content members are sharing, and out of that content, which ones are getting people to the website.
And then the gig economy arrives.
All these smart business apps that literally tell people what to do.
We knew referral marketing was all about your daily habits.
Like reaching out to new people,
Following up,
sharing content on social media,
And growing your mind with positive content and learning.
So we created an app that feels like a top leader is sitting next to the newest person, suggesting what they should do next, and then next, and then next.
and bam!
Companies are now getting the data on what content the members are willing to share.
And which parts are working.
Meaning that companies that have a predictive system have an advantage on their competition.
When others are brainstorming and simply throwing spaghetti against the wall.
Does throwing spaghetti even work?
NaXum clients are literally doubling down on creating fresh content that they know will work because of the insight reports from the predictive action system.
If you'd like to see the predictive platform, book a discovery session now.